Hello. Hello. 해라. 주대. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. The stadium is full of noise and energy. It is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard. Local point for any team he plays in. Yeah, I suspect he may be deployed as a more holding midfielder, but that seems wrong when you know how good he is 30 yards forward. Tries one from range. Oh, nice. Just not quite. Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. And it's Gerrard. So we're still where we started right now. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And that's a good shapes to shoot. Oh, it's a beauty. He's got himself an absolute peach. And there is your opener. Truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was. That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter. First breakthrough. Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Harrison cuts it out. Ended up in no man's land. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Pass is coming off in great succession here. Harrison gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Rijkaard. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Nakamura. He's found the way through. He's in a great position here. Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish of true class. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro. Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this. Palmeiras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. And uncompromising challenge. There will be one. Well, that intensity is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And that brings the first half to a close. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage. Palmeiras looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break.
Substitution for Palmeiras. Number 18, Fernando Torres.
So the action resumes.
Can he get it through?
This is Batistuta.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Palmeiras come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time. Well, I think it's the perfect time to... Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he's in
Straight from the top draw.
It's all becoming so easy. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting. It's Nakamura!
Oh, the keeper's equal to it. It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Palmeiras with the corner. They're first. Decent shot! And again! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. It's looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Palmeiras perhaps contemplating their next change here. Rijkaard. And it's Neymar. Can he get away here? Rijkaard simply refused to be outdone there. The deception, his positioning was spot on. Kedri. And it's Nakamura. He's shifting through the gears here. Nakamura! Incredible! Just incredible!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter.
And you can't blame them. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Pete,
And Sola! And he's missed it. Well, the defence
are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them strike from range.
Chiellini. Rijkaard. Nakamura. This looks promising. Stood up well to him there. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Good take in a good area. That's good play to the danger. Rijkaard. And here's Totti. Just good defending.
He squeezed the play and he gave him
No chance to get on the turn.
Eto.
Make sure that's not getting through. Give him the time to pick a pass. Good work on the right flank here. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Xavi. Palmeiras
Are totally dominant in the middle of the
park and no way through.
through zone.
Now this could be a chance. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Palmeiras can look back on a nigh-on-perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Just Nakamura on the score sheet 3 times. Very much the man.
Well, after all of that, Jim,
What are you thinking?
well, the look on the manager's face. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. That's got things on the way.
Manchester United have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it? Yeah, and the two wide shapes to shoot!
Marvellous goal! Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate.
On heels rather than toes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was in the inch perfect. Oh, the referee's got a decision to make here. What's he going to give?
No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area.
Van Dijk has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter. But I think I do the former in that position. That's another chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Palmeiras with the corner, they're first. It's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Clear cut, it's a free kick. Looking for the run. That's a simple one for the keeper. Loose pass. Well seen. Saw that coming. That's great positioning. So good from him. Looking to play him in. This is Torres. Here's the shot.
Oh, good finish. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed. Looking at a different game now. Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
He's shifting through the gears here. A mix of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And a chance!
Goal! Manchester United!
And they're back in front! Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach. He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper. United, he's in one-on-one. That's just playing it safe and simple. And Baston unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gerrard. Palmeiras are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Nakamura going forward. Nakamura! Now that has posed a few awkward questions. Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence. Koundé carries the ball down the right. Mecha. Good read, needed to be. Dixon. For Nakamura. Mecha has quite a footballing brain. He's almost Gets on his bike and on the move. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution in progress.
So right back into the action. Palmeiras can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing. Tries to pass it through. Robertson. And the pass is intercepted. Out beyond the defence. It's promising. It's Neymar! And a neat finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now. Duke receives it in a good position here. Fantastic! Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, the defence proved infallible then. Now, that won't be the last they'll see of him. Palmeiras still have the cards to affect this game. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they? Well, I think it's pretty clear they changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Nice looking ball. Harrison kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. Pedri. Can he get it through? Gerrard. Great vision. And here's Alvarez. And the shot! And it's in! Right back in the game! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Just one in now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter. But they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the finish!
Oh, just lacks a decent finish.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Looking for options, for movements. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Robertson. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. So he's seen through all of that. Nakamura. He is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. He's a sharp little ball here. And that is it. A real high-octane conclusion.
One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose.
noises just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle. Well, here's a guy who's come as close as you can to perfecting the game. Davina could barely be more modest. He really is. Every bit the anti-Galactico. Yeah, and you wouldn't think that he's one of the great all-time midfielders until you actually see what he does on the pitch. Royalty. Andres Iniesta. Do you do it better than him? Some say nobody has done it better than him.
To see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Well, the defence proved infallible then. That won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. Chiellini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ups you off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! Oh, Kasper!
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that. Here's Mbappe. Chiellini produces the perfect tackle there. Rodri. Iniesta. Mbappe. He's having a shot!
It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Well, he's clearly in one of those moods.
I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Almeras.
We're still behind as we reach out for half-time. Felix tries a shot!
It's run loose, who's going to get there? In he goes again! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Dixon.
Pedri. And it's Pedri. And it's Nakamura. Running strong and purposeful. Now who's going to be first to this? João Cancelo concedes a free kick for that. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Pedri.
2 minutes has been indicated.
You won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well played. And we reached half-time. How to review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Substitution.
And we get things going again.
positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Neymar. Now it's Albert. Shot a goal! He's got a goal! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and their taste. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. I think the manager's claiming an assist here. Just one in it now. What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. João Cancelo venturing down the left. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game. Oh, red, nice interception. And it's Nakamura. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. In by Cancelo. Up there. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought. Yeah, it's very well timed. The delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against. And it's Nakamura. Alvarez. Alvarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. Now, can they get him away? Crosses, he leaps for it! Oh, he's hit the bar! Mendes clears without hesitation. Germany clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Pressing's intense and it's paid off. A really well measured ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Germany have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it. Iniesta with the short one. Riding forward. And now they can spring out of defence. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Palmeiras really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw left. Great vision. And he was alert to it. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might This is the colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Alessandro Costa Curta. No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be. That's interesting, but he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time, hasn't he? Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline. To react. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rooney. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Gibson. That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Quarter of an hour played. Threads one in, pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rooney. Tries to pass it through. This is Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Palmeiras still without a single shot on target. That's Rijkaard. Nice looking ball. Brilliantly cut out. Not the most convincing of passes. Pedri. Nemecha. Every bit the assured keeper there. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic. Rooney. Oh, well played, well played. Nemecha. Looking for a runner. Oh, played through for the white man. Full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off. Nuno Mendes. Neymar. And Nemecha. And here's Pedri. Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. And he's picked out the run. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Palmeiras certainly have plenty of positives to take from that first half, especially the way they were able to turn it on in the last few minutes. I can see them coming out with more menace, more meaningfulness after the break, as momentum is definitely with them now.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So the action is resumed. Palmeiras clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo, who perfectly measured that.
And the finish! There it is! Well, it's hardly a
doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
St Mirren, oh, he's been caught napping!
Bergomi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
He has found the way through.
Chiellini
Can clear it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then.
but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
And it's
Bullet,
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief.
always looking for movement. And Bullet!
Loose
Ball
ball now.
now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen
Much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Chiellini kept aware and it is reclaimed easily.
Oh, nicely.
Intercepted.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Del Piero. Del Piero.
Making good progress.
And no,
He's seen through all of that.
there's some
Great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he wasn't going to be fooled.
St.
Mirren clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
St Mirren are looking to play on the counter here, aren't
They,
Well, I think
it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending at least.
because
Chance!
And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
Palmeiras with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Nakamura.
Palmeiras really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to
Draw level.
Now it's Torres. And it's Pedri. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there.